Top, top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning. Corey, I'm not doing any introductions today, okay? All I want to hear is nothing, okay? But this is a safe space, and you can just go ahead and let me have it now about the damn Lakers.
I don't know, man. It's kind of embarrassing, but we kind of all saw it coming though here for the last month or so. So yeah, I don't know, man. I think you got to blow it up though.
Oh, hard to do.
Can't bring Westbrook back again.
You can't bring a lot of people back. Top of the morning. This is Getting in the Green with the Perfect Strangers. I am your host with the most, Just Duro. And as always, staying on brand, who has been all season long, the green hoodie legend himself, Corey. What is good with you, baby?
Hey, not much, man. We wrapping up the season real quick here. Sam already with a pick for us. Pistons plus 8.5, huh? Good morning, Sam.
Good morning, Sam. Coming in real fast with the gusto. Sam was on a tear, bro. Sam was on a fucking tear. I think Sam hit like 20 in a row.
Yeah, that's big time, especially
That's
this
crazy,
time of the year.
bro. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Yeah, top of the morning to you, Sam. For real, for real. Tell you right now, all I want to do is be like Sam the way he was hitting. I hadn't been on the Twitter machine. Been getting busy, man, but I don't know. I don't know if he's still going or not. I don't know. I have no idea. But he was on an absolute heater. Absolute heater. So I'm glad he got the bag, man. I hope you were betting some good coin on that because you did get the bag. Lots of games last night, right? You could tell which teams are serious and which aren't. Not that many today. It's good spots today, though. About last night. Dogs were barking yesterday, man.
Mm-hmm.
I swear to God, all you had to do is pick dogs. First game of the night, Philly goes into Indy, beats Indy. Indy covers, right? 131 to 122.
Last shot of the game.
It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Cleveland goes into Orlando. Orlando wins. They covered. 115 to 120. Cleveland loses again. Right? Houston goes into Brooklyn. They covered. 105 to 118. Charlotte did not cover. They got smacked, right? Miami's trying to act like they for real, for real. 115 to 144. Atlanta goes into Toronto. Toronto covers. They cover. 118 to 108. Milwaukee goes into Chicago. They cover. Right? They smack the shit out of Chicago. I feel sorry for Chicago, bro.
Yeah, they're in trouble, man.
They're in trouble, dog.
They just can't beat those top teams, and you're about to face one of them here.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, 6-3. I mean, what are they looking at right now? They're looking at Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in trouble, man.
They're in trouble, dog. That was like a preview.
Yeah, they can't beat
unless
those
Milwaukee
teams.
Jumps back in a second.
I will say Levine was out last night, but
right.
They just don't got it for those teams, and the update on Lonzo's not good. So
not good.
So not getting any help anytime soon.
Yep. Washington and Minnesota, they smacked the shit out of Minnesota. 132 to 114. OKC beats Portland 98 to 94. San Antonio goes and smacks the shit out of Denver in Denver. 116 to 97, solidifying their spot, right? Memphis loses to Utah. Utah, who's in disarray. They're in disarray. Don't get it twisted, man. Gobert and Donovan Mitchell do not like each other. Trust me. 115 to 121, they lose in overtime. Memphis Grizzlies. New Orleans beat Sacramento, solidifying their spot. Right, 123 to 109. And of course, the season has come to an end after these games. And that is for the LA Lakers. They lose but cover. At least they covered. 110 to 121 by the Phoenix Suns, man. So that was your games on yesterday. The games for today, man, pretty good. Let's get into them, man. First game is Dallas at Detroit. Sam's calling it. Detroit plus 8.5. Total on this game is 220.5. I don't have a look on this game, to be honest with you. Looking at the injury report, you can see the line hasn't really moved either. You got a lot of people out on both ends, but it's the same people. Maxi Kleber's out. Burke is probable. Brown is probable. Theo Pinson, he's probable. So some people may come back, right? And then for Detroit, Cade Cunningham is questionable. That's all you need to know there. That's all you need to know. I think Dallas can get it done, but just looking at the standings, I don't really think they care. They're 2 games ahead of the Jazz.
Yeah, but they're 1 back of Golden State, who's losing.
Yeah. So this 8.5 points, though, in Detroit. I don't know. I'm not going to play this game at all. I'll tell you right now, Detroit has a game on the 8th against Milwaukee. Dallas has a game on the 8th against Portland. Pretty easy schedule for Dallas, actually. They just play Portland and San Antonio. So I don't know if you just coast here. Detroit does seem like a good side where they can cover but lose. Who do you like?
Yeah, I'm not going to bet this game. I do think Dallas wants the 3 seed. Just in case you do run into Golden State, you want that home court advantage against them, especially the way that team plays at home. So I think they're going to play this game. If Cade plays, though, I think Detroit can cover the 8.5. If Cade sits, probably lean Dallas here. But, yeah, not betting this one. Just kind of depends. But I do think you're going to get a motivated Dallas team here until they can't catch Golden State anymore.
Yeah. I'm with you on that. Detroit was on that little heater, man. Remember? They were like 10-0 or 9-1 ATS.
Yeah, then Jerami Grant's hurt, though. Cade might not play. It's not the same team rolling out there.
Not the same. Yeah.
Kelly's out already. So, yeah, I mean, they're at home. Like I said, if the way some of these teams have come out and played lately, I mean, wouldn't surprise me, but I'd wait on the Cade news, though, because they might have a hard time without him.
Next game on the slate, you've got Brooklyn at New York. Total on this game right now is 229.5. Spread is 6. Went down from 7. -6 for Brooklyn. Battle of New York. At least for Brooklyn, right? Knicks are out of it. Right? They're not even in the playoffs. Brooklyn is what? The 8th seed right now that would play Cleveland in the play-in. That would go to play Boston. They could sneak in. I mean, Atlanta's number 9. So there could be some twist and turn if Brooklyn loses and has to play Charlotte, then Cleveland. I tell you right now, if I'm Brooklyn, I would want to play probably Cleveland. Yeah. Probably Cleveland before Charlotte. So I think this game would matter to Brooklyn. New York may want to play disruptor here. Not sure. Injury report right now showing that pretty much the same people are out. I don't know if Tibbs is like, well, okay, well, Tibbs doesn't seem like a quitter, but there's literally nobody playing. McBride is questionable. Grimes is questionable. Everybody else is out for the season. Seth Curry is questionable. Johnson is questionable for the Brooklyn Nets. Yeah, this is a game to where I think maybe it gets competitive. Maybe it's a pride game for the Knicks. Line has moved a point. Doesn't mean it's moving the right way. It's funny because Brooklyn will sit and play Cleveland, who they already lost to in January, 114-107. I tell you right now, I think this is a game Brooklyn may get up for. I like Brooklyn here. They did play. It is a back-to-back, though, right? It is a back-to-back for them. They weren't as high scoring yesterday, and they wound up, not putting up that miraculous 60 points that they generally do in the first half. I don't know if they're coasting here. I do like Brooklyn to win this game. Not sure if they cover as well. Who do you like?
Yeah, I mean, I like Brooklyn for the simple fact that they're motivated. New York's eliminated, but this Brooklyn team, like, they're just not good. I think, myself included, we kind of just all sat around and we're like, man, if they get healthy, they might be dangerous. But the reality is they don't play any defense. That's why they can't even cover spreads against Houston. So, if you're not playing any D, any team can get hot on you at any time. So I got a hard time betting Brooklyn here.
Yeah.
They will be eliminated in the playoffs immediately. There's not going to be some miraculous 8 seed run here out of these guys.
Yeah.
KD's, even his tone in his interviews talking about, we like what we got here, but I think my injury derailed the season. Yeah, man, you're not winning because you guys play zero defense.
Zero, bro.
It's the Pacers, and then it's Brooklyn with Kyrie. Like, those are the 2 worst defenses in the league. So, yeah, I got a hard time betting Brooklyn here. But I do think, just pure motivation to win this game, they should get it done. The Knicks don't have any firepower for them. So, Brooklyn wins, but I got a hard time laying money on them.
Yeah. Zero defense, dog.
No, they play no defense.
Spot on. You're spot on.
So I don't know, whoever they get in the first round is going to, that's even if they win the play-in game.
Right.
That's why they need to be in the 7-8 game. I don't think they win 2 games to get in. So
yeah, they got to stay where they are. Next game, Washington at Atlanta. Right. Both teams played last night. Line was Atlanta -11 and is now -10.5 money coming in on Washington. Total on this game is 232. Right. Out for Atlanta Hawks, same guy, ring finger himself, John Collins, been out. He's not playing, but Danilo Gallinari is questionable. And then everybody who's out for the Wizards is out. Right? I think this is a Hawks game. This plays into the Hawks' favor. Washington just doesn't have good back-to-back games. Right? They play New York Knicks and then go to Charlotte. It's just one of these things now where I don't know if they've just checked out themselves. This is a standing game. You look at Atlanta, they've got to win.
Mm-hmm.
They've got to win to kind of stay alive. You don't want them slipping down, swapping sides with Charlotte, right? So when I look at these games, I think that's a good enough total to where they can put up. It's going to be a lot of points. If it's a lot of points, it works into Atlanta's favor, right? That's the way I think of it. That's just the way I think of it. I do like Atlanta here. I'd probably look at first half if you want to cut the number down. I believe Washington still doesn't have good first half numbers. What scares me, though, is if you allow them to play fast and with the team that has no defense, they can score. They did it with Brooklyn. This could be the same thing. The only thing I do like here is that Atlanta just plays a lot better at home. Those points on the road with Atlanta, hell no. It is here. Both teams have the same equal amount of rest. None. So I do like Atlanta here. I would look at them first half, maybe even first quarter. Washington probably, if you want me to get technical, Washington can keep it competitive first quarter, lose first half, and then lose full game, but cover. Who do you like here?
Yeah, I think Atlanta's got to come out at home too. This team is just night and day on the road and at home when you watch them. So they had a tough one on the road last night. Toronto was motivated, got it done. Siakam had a big game against them. But, yeah, I think Atlanta comes out here. Trae Young gets hot. I think they smack them. The spread doesn't scare me at all. I'd probably, honestly, Washington might have 2 quarters of gas in them, though.
Right. Right.
So could Washington keep it competitive first half and then just get smacked in the second half? Maybe. But Atlanta should be start to finish here, man. Washington plays small. They play Porzingis at the stretch 5 now.
Yeah.
Which means, just Capella is going to absolutely clean the boards. Atlanta's not going to change their rotation because of it. But I don't know. I thought Minnesota would take care of it yesterday with Washington, and they got smacked. So
they got smacked, bro.
Towns did not dominate. So like I thought he should down there. So it'll be interesting, but I do like this Atlanta team at home is for real. I think Trae Young and the boys get it done.
Right. This one here, you just got to look at these standings and where these teams really want to be and who they want to play in the playoffs.
Yeah, Atlanta's got to get into that 7-8 game if they can.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't think anybody, and the way Miami has been playing lately, bro, wants to play Miami, dog. I just feel that way. I feel that way. So, yeah, I do like Atlanta here. I like them at home. Not afraid of these points here. Next game, Boston at Chicago. Chicago off a back-to-back. That line right now, Chicago plus 6.5. It is now Chicago plus 7.5. Home dogs. Boston 8-2 last 10 ATS, or 8-2 record, 7-3 ATS. Chicago 4-6 record last 10, 4-6 ATS. The games they win, they win. The games they lose, they lose. I'm telling you right now, man. I'm telling you right now, Chicago might have shut it down. They're safe in their spot, right?
Yeah.
They're safe in their spot here. There's nothing that they have to worry about. They're not going to get any lower. There can be no change of the guards here. And for whatever it's worth, Miami, it's still close between the second and third spot. 49-30, 49-30, 49-30. Boston would be in a good spot if they win this game and to keep the momentum going, right? These next two games can change everything for these teams if they don't win, right? So this is a spot to where I believe that just looking at all angles, Boston's going to win this game. This is why that line has already moved a point. I would jump on Boston now. If I were you. You're going to get news about a couple of these guys being probable. That's Al Horford. That's Jaylen Brown. And that's Jason Tatum, right? They've got to play. That's why the line is already moved. Jump on Boston now, because once they get ruled in, it might be another point. Chicago probably will play, but at the same token, you want to get some people healthy. Zach LaVine, I wouldn't play him. Dog. I would not play him at all. So if I were you, I would jump on Boston now. Give me Boston full game minus 7.5. I like it. That's where I'm at. Who do you like here, Corey?
Yeah, I already stepped on Boston first half -4, Boston full game -7.5. Might give the first quarter a look too. I do think this is a trifecta spot for Boston. For as much as you were saying teams don't want to play Miami, I think Boston's the best team in the East right now.
Yeah.
And it's not close. Robert Williams, losing him is going to be a big factor against like a Milwaukee. Somebody that's going to attack the rim on him. For as good as Vucevic is, top 3 team in the East for Chicago, I'll take Boston. Yeah, I'm with you. They don't beat the top teams. They're playing off a back-to-back. Right. Milwaukee smacked them yesterday. It was never a game. Boston has the rest advantage. We'll see who even plays for Chicago. But, yeah, I mean, outside of, losing Robert Williams, man, this Boston team they're legit, man. Tatum playing the way he is. Jaylen Brown, smart. They got even, no one talks about it. That Derek White trade was big time for them. Big time.
Yeah.
Another defensive guard that can get it done and score when he needs to. Big time for their rotation.
Yeah.
I'm on Boston. I'm on Boston heavy. I'll look at the first quarter, but I'm already on first half full game here.
Yeah. I like first half. I do. I probably got to look at those numbers deeper, but I'll probably jump on first half as a lean. You never know how they come in the first quarter, but if they're losing first quarter, they will switch it up, smack the shit out of you. Right. So, yeah, I'll look at first half as well, but I do like Boston. I've already stepped on it. Boston minus 7.5. You got the better number than me, but I think it changes, Corey. I think once you kind of get these injury reports coming out, I think
there's going to be some guys ruled out for Chicago, too. This thing might end up closer to 10. Where it's at right now.
Yeah, I'd jump on it now. Yeah. All right, next game, OKC at the Utah Jazz. Utah played last night. Doesn't matter, right? They beat Memphis. The Jazz should be a better team than what they are, but you can tell there's disruption in the locker room. You can tell that. Line is right now Utah minus 6.5. It was 17. Total on this game is 221.5. CDH is saying my book dropped it to -7 for Boston. Just looking, there could be just some trickeration happening with the lineups, right? Zach LaVine could be coming in. Not sure. I'm just saying, if I was Chicago, you're already locked in. You're already locked in. That's all I got to say. Matchup on this game right now. Oklahoma City still playing with the G League. I don't know who this guy plays. I don't know. I don't know. And the same guys are out for the Utah Jazz, Forrest and Uzubuike. I'm telling you right now, this should be another Jazz spot. This should be another Jazz spot. I'm not going to play this game, though. I'm not going to play this game at all. Utah Jazz right now is comfortably in the 5th spot. Don't want to swap with Denver, though, because you don't want to play Golden State. I'd want to play Dallas. I mean, Golden State, Jazz got bailed out last night. 14 missed free throws, and Grizz got gas in OT. They beat him, though.
Yeah, Memphis had to come back there. Utah's a walking first-round exit. Yeah. I don't know, though. I disagree. I think right now I'd rather play Golden State.
Well, you're going to get Steph coming back.
Yeah, but there's not going to be any continuity there. Golden State's actually hasn't been playing very well.
Without Steph.
Yeah, but that guy's not going to come back and be 100% day one. They're still hopeful that he plays the first round. I don't know. Of the two, I'd rather see Golden State, but I will say, like, OKC's covering this spread tonight. I don't care who plays. Utah for back-to-back. You're telling me they're going to go out here and win this thing by 18 points? I don't see it happening. I think they win. They'll win comfortably 10, 11, 12, but I don't see them covering this spread. Yeah, I mean, OKC's rolling out a G League squad, but these lines are getting so big. Same thing with the Brooklyn game last night.
Yeah.
They controlled the game. I mean, you don't win by 20 that often in the NBA. You just don't. I don't care who's playing. The fact that these spreads are this wide, I mean, the only look here, if you're betting, I think would be OKC. I don't think you can play that kind of line, especially the way Utah's been playing lately. So Utah probably locked into a top 6 spot last night. Yeah.
Are they locked in? I don't. Well, you're saying top 6. Got you.
Yeah, so they're good. Yeah, I mean, they might sit some guys. Either way, if they played everybody, I still don't think they covered the spread. So I'm not going to bet this one, but I would look at OKC here.
We'll see. Utah, if they rest, then that number is going to be chopped in half. That's all I'm saying. It's going to go down, right? If you see these late scratches, that number is going to move dramatically. So probably, right? Because you don't need your starting 5 to beat OKC. So he could be right there, CDH. Could be right. So it's not a game I'm going to play. But we've also said all season, Corey, there's one team that covers these large spreads. It's OKC. Right? So if you're going to take a blind bet, maybe look at OKC. I don't know. I'm not playing that game. Last game on the slate, man. Phoenix at the Clips. Phoenix at the Clippers. Right now, this line dropped or moved. It just moved. And I just think a whole bunch of people are sitting for the Suns today. It was the Clippers +3. It is now Clippers -1. When you see a line move like that, I'm telling you right now, that is scratches coming. As far as the Suns. It's a back-to-back. You are locked in the your first place all the way around. You got the best record in the league. You've got home court advantage, right? There is no need to play. You knocked the Lakers out twice in 2 years, right? There's a lot going for you. You don't need to play anybody. You don't need to play anybody here. Clippers probably going to win anyways. They're locked in that 8th spot, right? They're locked in the 8th. There's no way they can lose it. So this is a game that really doesn't matter to either team, if you ask me. right? This is a game that kind of just goes there. I think the Clippers can win today, to be honest with you. That's why they're the home favorites right now. They went from dogs to favorites. And I just think when you see something like that, there's nobody playing for the Suns of importance. That's the way I look at it. So if you want to look at the game, probably look at the Clippers now. Probably look at them now before this line gets out of hand. But I think with it being that way, you're going to see some stars sit. D-Book isn't playing. Chris Paul isn't playing. You probably won't have Bridges play. You know, I'm thinking that's coming. When you see a line move like that, you know that there's some starters sitting for this game. And rightfully so. They should. No need for them to play a back-to-back, right? They are locked in. They can sit their starters for the rest of the season, the rest of these 2 games. So looking at the line, that tells me that the Clippers are probably the favorites for a reason. They should win this game, even though they are themselves locked in. I like the Clippers. Probably won't get there. Who do you like?
Yeah, I already bet the Clippers. I think Phoenix sits the whole team. I think they had their little, they should have rested everyone yesterday, but
yeah,
I think a little bit of gratification comes from knocking the Lakers out, especially after all the trash Lakers were talking after last season's exit.
Right.
So, just to knock them out as the 1 seed, that kind of, made them play. I'm sure Paul asked for the whole squad to kind of roll that one out and get it done. They sit everybody here tonight.
Yeah.
I don't think they were going to play anybody. Clippers, as much as they're locked into the 8 seed, Lou's kind of said that he's going to ramp up Paul George's minutes here and try and get an actual rotation going into the playoffs. So I don't think I have any concerns with the Clippers.
Yeah.
Kind of taking tonight off. So, yeah, I'm on the Clippers already. I think they get this done. I think you see, the bench out of Phoenix, and I think it looks similar to the Milwaukee Clipper game the other night when Milwaukee sat everybody. And, the Clippers they're a good team, man. They're deep, so they can play that bench game with you.
Right.
I think they get this one done at home. So,
right. Clippers is the side, man. I could not talk you off the Clippers at all today. I could not. And so if you're going to get them now before the news comes out. That's all I'm saying. Get them early. Get them early while you can. All right, man. Let's get into our leans for today.
Hey, yo, I woke up, I'm not dead. Smoked up, got out of bed. Gotta see the green, otherwise I see a lot of red. Watching what I say around some of y'all.
All right. Leans for the day, man. I'm telling you right now. Probably going to lean Boston first half, right? And I don't know why, man, but I'm really thinking about taking Atlanta. And I'm probably going to lean the Clippers. Probably going to lean them. I know they score low. I would look at probably Phoenix first quarter and Clippers full game. Boston first half, Atlanta full game, Clippers first quarter, Phoenix full game. Who do you like?
You're going Phoenix full game, huh? My lean right now
I'm sorry. Phoenix first quarter, Clippers full game. Sorry. Thanks for
my lean right now is on Atlanta. Might give first half a look, might give full game a look. But yeah, I got a strong lean on Atlanta right now.
I hear you, man. I hear you. And that's it for the leans.
Yo, I woke up, I'm not dead.
That's me. I'm sorry. Let's get into our official picks.
Hey, yo, I woke up, I'm not dead. Smoked up, got out of bed. Gotta see the green, otherwise I see a lot of red. Watching what I say around some of y'all.
Official picks for me, man. Official picks for me already is Boston minus 7.5. I got there late, but that number's going to change. Boston minus 7.5. Who do you got?
Yeah, right now official. I got Boston first half and Boston full game, as well as Clippers full game. So I got the 3 locked in right now.
That's not bad, man. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all. And there you have it. That is getting in the green with perfect strangers. I tell you right now, man, Thursday, got 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, not that big a slate, but I think it's a bunch of games that don't matter. It's funny, you got to look at the games that matter here. I think this is a lot of scenario betting these last 2 games, right? Where do teams want to end up and what teams care? I promise you, man. I promise you. It's going to look like yesterday if you start thinking that some teams that should, automatically win. That's not the case. Some of these teams have let their foot off the gas. We've already talked about a lot of these teams not caring about the East and vice versa, and that showed with Minnesota. I had to bring that up too. That show with Minnesota, they don't care about the East.
Mm-hmm.
They don't. But yeah, 7 games on tomorrow, 6 games on tonight. We are winding down with 2 more games. Season will be over this time next week.
Yep. Rolling into
Crazy.
the playoffs here.
Yeah, playoffs is where we make the money. That is Getting It in the Green with Perfect Strangers. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channels. CDH is saying, thanks, guys. We appreciate you, brother. We appreciate you guys. Like and subscribe, man. That's all we do. That's all we do. Is we just get it done. Corey, it's been a great show, brother. It has been a great show. We will see you again on tomorrow. Y'all be easy. Take care.